there, future international students in Canada. Welcome back to WISA, where we provide valuable insights into immigration and citizenship. I'm Emma. Today, we have some exciting news for those of you interested in Canadian immigration. British Columbia, Ontario, Alberta, and Prince Edward Island, PEI, have just held their provincial nominations, and we're here to break down all the important details for you. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an update on Canadian immigration. Let's dive right in. Provincial Nominee Programs, PNPS, Overview. First things first, let's quickly recap what Provincial Nominee Programs, PNPS, are. These are immigration programs run by Canadian provinces and territories to select candidates who want to settle in that specific region. Each province has its own unique PNP, and today we'll be focusing on BC, Ontario, Alberta, and PEI. British Columbia, BC, nomination. BC, known for its stunning natural beauty and diverse communities, recently held its PNP draw. Ontario nomination. Moving on to Ontario, Canada's most populous province and economic powerhouse. Alberta nomination. Alberta, known for its strong economy and Rocky Mountain views, also conducted a PNP draw. Prince Edward Island, PEI, nomination. Finally, let's talk about the picturesque Prince Edward Island. British Columbia. British Columbia held both a general and a targeted immigration draw, which encompassed multiple immigration streams. These were the Skilled Worker Stream, Skilled Worker Express Entry British Columbia, EEC, Option Stream, International Graduate Stream, International Graduate EEC Option Stream, and Entry-Level and Semi-Skilled Immigration Streams. EEC indicates that this stream of the BC PNP is aligned with Express Entry and can accept enhanced nominations. Between these streams, the British Columbia PNP, BC PNP, issued 147 ITA. The minimum score to be invited under this draw for the Skilled Worker and Skilled Worker EEC option streams was 108. The minimum score for International and International Graduate EEC options streams was 111. Lastly, candidates in the entry-level and semi-skilled stream needed a minimum score of 89 to be eligible for this draw. Simultaneously, the BC PNP issued 78 ITA to candidates under both the Skilled Worker Stream and the International Graduate Stream and their EEC alternatives in a targeted professions draw. Candidates who had professional experience as early childhood educators/educator assistants or in healthcare professions were considered in this draw. The minimum required score to be considered for this draw was 60. Alberta. The Alberta PNP, OP, announced 2 integration draws this week. The first draw took place under the Family Connection and Priority Occupation in-demand streams. This draw issued 142 ITA to candidates with a minimum score of 301. The second draw was under the Priority Sector stream and targeted candidates with experience in tourism and hospitality occupations. The OP issued 300 ITA to candidates with a minimum score of 383. Ontario. The Ontario PNP, OIP, also held 2 immigration draws this week. The first was a general draw from the Master's Graduate Stream and issued 537 ITA to candidates who had a minimum score of 41. The second draw was a general selection under the PhD Graduate Stream. The OIP issued 71 invitations to individuals who had a minimum score of 40 and above. Manitoba. The Manitoba PNP, MPNP, announced 4 provincial nominee draws this week across a variety of streams. The first draw was an occupation-specific selection draw and delivered 298 ITA to candidates who had a minimum score of 612. More specifically, these draws targeted candidates with experience working as sales and service representatives or in supporting occupations. The MPNP also held a second general draw for all other targeted occupations. This draw issued 239 ITA to individuals who had a minimum score of 631. The third draw occurred under the international education stream and targeted candidates with skills that meet labor market needs and who graduated from an educational institution in Manitoba. The draw issued 56 ITA, with no minimum score mentioned. The last draw occurred under the skilled worker overseas stream and invited candidates based on their prior invitation by the MPNP under a strategic recruitment initiative. The draw invited 27 candidates with a minimum score of 723 to apply for PR. Prince Edward Island. The Prince Edward Island PNP, PEI PNP, held 2 draws this week. The first took place under the Business Impact category and issued 4 invitations to candidates with a minimum score of 80. The second draw took place through the Critical Worker stream, which is a part of the bigger Labor Impact category. The draw issued 153 invitations to candidates who were already working for an employer in the province and held a minimum score of 55. That wraps up our update on the recent provincial nominations in British Columbia, Ontario, Alberta, and PEI. Remember, PNP can be a fantastic pathway to Canadian permanent residence, but they require careful planning and consideration of your unique circumstances. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more Canadian immigration updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.